Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a full face using drugstore products. So I don't really have any, so I went to my local Walmart and Ulta and I picked up a whole box of makeup. And the only thing I didn't have was brow products, so that's why my brows are already done. For primer, I picked up the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Oh my gosh, this has a really, really obnoxious scent to it. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. Hopefully this shade matches me because I kind of just tried to match myself in the middle of Walmart. And taking my dampened beauty blender, I'm going to buff this into my skin. This is actually a perfect match. Okay, I got two concealers, and the first one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I've heard this is really hyped up. And the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. I'm going with the Instant Age Rewind first. I'm hoping that this isn't too thick for me. I don't really understand this whole thing. So, hopefully there's product. Oh, there is product. Okay. Okay, and I'm also going to go in with the Better Skin. Oh yeah, this has a lot more coverage. This is what I needed. I'm going to buff that in with my beauty blender. Okay, I don't know if I'm liking one or the other of the concealers, but them together I'm really liking. So I don't know if it's just one of them's better than the other, if they just work really well together, but I really like it. Okay, now to set that concealer in place, I'm going to go in with the Holy Grail Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. I'm just going to take this on a Real Techniques. Oh my god, I can't speak. Real Techniques brush. Now that I have powder all over my pants and my hands. Okay. Now for bronzer, I'm going to go in with the another Holy Grail, to me at least, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I honestly use this on the daily. I'm also taking this on a big fluffy Eco Tools brush, and I have like 4 of these because they're literally my favorite. Also, we're just going to disregard the mountain on my cheek. It's one of those super annoying zits that is huge and swollen, but it's like super deep under your skin, and it never like gets ahead, so you can't like pop it or do anything to it. So last night I was like, oh, this is like really huge and swollen, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna ice it to make the swelling go down. And so, like a dumbass, excuse my language, I went upstairs and I grabbed an ice cube, and I came downstairs and I looked at my mirror and I was just holding the ice cube on it. Why my camera just stopped recording. But anyways, so I put the ice cube on my zit and for like maybe only 5 minutes, and then I went into my room, and the swelling actually did go down, so it worked pretty good. But also I was sitting in my room and I took a Snapchat and there was a huge red ring around it. And so I was like, what the heck? And so I Google searched it, and I'm pretty sure I gave myself frostbite. That's what it's called, frostbite. So yeah. But the moral of the story is you're not supposed to put ice cubes on your face unless they're like wrapped in like a paper towel or a washcloth. I'm just gonna grab a smaller brush and dip into that same brown bronzer and do my nose. Honestly, nose contour is like one of my favorite things because if you know me, you know that I have a super crooked nose, like it points that way and it drives me absolutely insane. And nobody ever believes me when I say I have a crooked nose until I take a picture with not the front facing camera on my iPhone. If I take it like that, oh yeah, you can tell it's crooked. It's weird. For contour, I got the Wet n Wild Megaglo Contouring Palette Contour. I don't know why it says contour twice in there, but oh well. This is huge also, just a side note. Okay, that's very powdery. I'm just gonna go in with a super light hand with this because I don't know how pigmented it is. I also like to take this right under my lip. I don't know why, but I was told it makes your lips look bigger, so I kind of believe it, I guess. So I keep doing it. I'm gonna really take my time blending this out too since it's so pigmented. But I am really liking the color of this. So this is another drugstore win for me. I really like doing this video because, like I said, I only really owned the butter bronzer for drugstore makeup and that's about it. Because I usually just save up my money for high-end makeup that I know I'll like. But it's really nice to try out drugstore products being that they're so cheap. And if they are really good, then it'll essentially save me money. Now we're going to dip back into that Coty Airspun. And I'm going to take this on a Real Technique sponge. And I'm just going to clean up my contour. Okay, for blush I'm going to go in with the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. I'm pretty sure, ow, Nikki Tutorials, holy crap, this is powdery, raves about this, but I'm not sure. I'm really scared because this looks really, really pigmented. Oh my god, I just dropped my brush. I'm pretty sure it has like a little bit of a sheen to it, which I personally don't mind. Like, I don't care if it has a sheen or not. I also like to take my blush, like not just on the apples of my cheeks, I like to take it back like into my contour and basically like blend the two together. And this is also a Real Technique, I don't know why I can't say that, Real Technique brush. Oh my gosh. Ow, broke a nail. Okay, for highlighter, I'm going to go in, sorry I keep fixing my hair, I hate when it gets in my face. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome, and I don't know what shade this is. This is just in Molten Gold. I'm scared it's going to be a little bit too dark for my skin because I'm really pale, but we'll see. And that was only one dip into the pan too. This is so pigmented. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of that same highlighter and highlight my brow bone. I need a mirror for this. I'm just going to dust away this baking that I got. I'm gonna go back into this Wet n Wild contour palette and grab the lighter banana shade and dust that underneath my contour. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back with this big fluffy brush we use for bronzer and just blend out the contour so it's not such a harsh line. I'm gonna set my face a little bit before I go in with my eyes, and I can't get this lid off. Okay, this is the NYX Professional Makeup, I don't know why I just said that, but Dewy Finish setting spray. I don't know why that was so hard to read. Just gonna get it going first. I'm just gonna go back in with that same concealer I used before. And then I'm just gonna set that with that same powder. For eyeshadows, I got two things because I was actually really impressed. Okay, this is the B by BubzBeauty palette from BH Cosmetics. And I have Carly Bible's palette from BH Cosmetics, so hopefully this works just as good. And then I also found this is the NYX Love You So Mochi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. They look super pretty when I swatch them. I'm first going to dip into Optimistic, which is just this, oh, where am I at? This transition shade. And I just fluff this into my crease using windshield wiper motions. I'm going to dip into Confident. I start by pressing the shadow on the inner and outer part of my eyelid because I'm going to create a halo eye. And I first just press the eyeshadow there and then I later blend it out. Going in with that same brush, I then blend out the harsh edges. And then I go in with that same fluffy brush I used in my transition shade and continue to blend everything out. I then grab a small fluffy detail brush and grab a dark brown and black shade and just further deepen my crease. This just simply adds dimension so that it's not just that purple color there. And then once again, I blend everything out. Now I'm going to go back in with a little bit of that concealer. I'm going to take this on a really small detail brush. Using concealer, I draw out exactly where I want that middle color to go, and this is really what creates the halo effect. Then I'm going to dip into this NYX Love You So Mochi, and I'm going to grab this shade right here. I'm going to grab some with my finger because it isn't applying the best with a brush. And I'm just going to blend out the harsh edges. I really take my time and grab both brushes to blend out the edges and make sure everything looks seamless. And then for eyeliner, I'm going to go in with the Essence eyeliner pen. I lightly align my eyelid, and then this is where my camera decided to run out of storage. So all I did was add false lashes and mascara and then go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. I hope you guys enjoyed this video even though it cut out short.
Motorsport, put that